In this video, we'll write the balanced net ionic equation for CuSO4 plus MgCl2. This is copper 2 sulfate plus magnesium chloride. So the first thing we do with net ionic equations, we balance the molecular equation. And this is the molecular equation, and it's already balanced. So that's kind of nice. Next, we need to write the states for each substance. If you know your solubility rules, sulfates are almost always soluble. So we have this sulfate here, AQ. That's going to be soluble, dissolve in water. Chloride's very soluble, AQ. We have another chloride here, so that's going to be aqueous. And then again, we have this sulfate here, aqueous. If we couldn't remember the exceptions for the sulfates, we could look at a solubility chart just to make sure. So our sulfates are over here, and we're going to look at copper sulfate. So we go across, that's soluble. And then magnesium sulfate, we go across, that's soluble. So they're both soluble. So we look at this, everything's aqueous. There's nothing new formed. There's no solid, no precipitate. If we wrote the ions out for both sides, we'd see that we have the same thing on both sides. All of these are aqueous, all of these are aqueous. No change, no chemical reaction. In net ionic equations, we cross the spectator ions out. So in effect, these would all be spectator ions. In the reactants, we could cross out the copper. Here it's in the products. Here's a sulfate in the reactants, again in the products. Magnesium ion, and then in the products, 2 chloride ions. So nothing happened, no reaction. This is Dr. V with the balanced net ionic equation for CuSO4 plus MgCl2, and there's no reaction. Thanks for watching.